Hello, Sagittarius. This is Debs, and this is your TGIF weekly reading for Friday, the 10th of November, 2023. Saggy, I hope you've had an amazing week. We are firmly approaching the weekend. Thank God it's Friday. Let's move into this reading and see what comes through. The deck that I'm using is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. All the decks I use are listed below. My website is there if you want a private reading. If you want to join the channel, I put out weekly videos every Sunday just for my members. Okay. Sag. You may be in your head a lot right now. I'm just seeing The Thinker by Rodin. Yeah, heavily in your head. Okay. You could be into the arts. Okay. Oh, okay. Eight of Cups. Have you walked away from something, or are you walking away from options? Are you thinking about traveling, a trip, relocating? You're in your head. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, that's it. All right, guys. Let's have a look. Okay, Sag, I could be dealing with a masculine Sagittarius, King of Wands. Now, you could be a feminine Sag and you're masculine, but I feel I'm dealing with a masculine Saggy. Sag, you have been very strong and you've put a heck of a lot of work into a situation, I feel, into a relationship. There could have been pressure in bringing home money. It could have been you felt burdened because maybe your partner wasn't working, or maybe you had a lot of bills to pay. Whatever this was, I feel as if you worked like a dog, right? Eight of Coins, 10 of Wands. It's as if all I do is work. What you were hiding from your partner, Sag, was the fact that you were absolutely played out, absolutely exhausted, fed up with this. And what I think you realized was you could change the situation. And I think you did just that, Sag. I think the mask came off in the nicest sense, and you decided to end the situation you were in. It could be something your partner said or did that was the last straw. You may have just whipped around and said to your partner, I'm sorry, it's done. I just can't do this anymore. There was a tower moment. But I think, Sag, you brought the tower moment in because you walked away. Eight of Cups. You left this person behind. With the Page of Pentacles, if you had a child with this person, you may have offered your partner child support, or you may have simply said to them, look, I've been working God knows how long in supporting us, but I see you more as a friend. I feel the love has gone, the passion has gone. So, Saji, you are now single. You are now single. Nine of Pentacles. You did it. And I think since that time, Sag, you've been healing. You've also been connecting with your higher self, connecting with your angels, the archangels, and you've been coasting. I'm actually hearing recovering. You've been looking at the past. You've been looking at all the work you put into the connection. You may have some savings, and this is you thinking about your future. I think, Sag, you have been holding back with the Strength card from telling someone else that you fell in love with them. So, Sag, you could have had a bit of a dalliance with someone, right? Could have been a one-night stand, or could have been someone that you met, but you were in a relationship with somebody else. It couldn't go anywhere. Now this relationship is over and you're free. You've walked away from it and you've healed. What you're thinking about is, should I return to the person that I had feelings for? So you're considering that. For some of you, you may have been thinking about a fellow Sag, a younger Earth sign, or a Leo in particular. But I think, Sag, you are contemplating reaching out to someone to express your feelings. So guys, let's move into the second deck. Here we go. This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So what have we got for my Sagittarians? Thank you, Michael. Yeah. Yep. 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 Michael's saying that's it. Sag, you may be in a very cut and dried type energy right now, you know. Let's see what we've got. Goodness, Sag. Okay, now, guys. Sag, you could actually have been married with the energy of the Emperor. I think, Sag, you were in a difficult situation where you felt trapped. You could have had a lot of responsibilities, particularly financially. And I think quietly, Sag, you've been in your head with a Six of Swords, wondering if you had the courage to leave this relationship you were in. I think eventually you did. It may have been a tower moment for your person. You may have just said one day, okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm moving to a new flat. You can have the house for now. I need to get my head sorted out. It's done. You basically walked away from the situation pretty damn quickly. And I think since that time, Sag, you've been healing with the energy of the Four of Swords. What do I actually want to do now? You know? What you're thinking about is that in the past, you had a choice to build a life with somebody else. But you couldn't develop that connection in the past, Sag, because you were sitting in the Emperor energy. You may be married to someone else. Now you're becoming single, or you may be already single. You're considering expressing your feelings to somebody you met in the past. This is someone you fell in love with, Sag. You've been holding back up until this point of time. What you're thinking about now is, do I have the courage to go back to that person, to say, I wasn't single before, but I'm single now? You're thinking about it. Here we go. This is the Tarot de la Nuit. What have we got for my Sag? What have we got for Sag here? Wheel of Destiny. Okay, so Sag, you may now feel as if you're on a brand new path. I think you've taken control of your situation. Yeah, King of Wands twice. You've stepped into the energy of the Emperor and you've taken control of a very serious relationship that left you unhappy. You weren't getting what you wanted in this connection with the Five of Cups, and I think you were fed up, feeling sad, down, disappointed, and I think you ended it with a death card twice. It's now a question of, are you ready to move towards someone that you still have feelings for? You've been contemplating reaching out to someone to say, I want to see you. I want to talk to you. I've healed with the energy of the Temperance card. Yeah. I've healed. I'm juggling money. I'm trying to sort my life out, but I've healed. You're considering communicating with someone, Sag. The Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. You may express the truth to this person in the past if they didn't know you were actually married. Okay. And you just walked away from this lover's situation in the past. It may be you got a bit scared that they'd find out the truth. You may admit the truth to this person in the past. You know, I'm so sorry, I was actually married. But this marriage could have had a legal or cultural connotation with the Hierophant, which is about religion, community. It may be that it was disapproved of. You know, you thought, I can't get out of my marriage because it's disapproved of in my culture, in my religion. There's something here relating to that. So I think, Sag, you're going to reach out to this person. Yes, to say, I'm so sorry, but I was in quite a serious relationship, but I was sitting on the fence for way too long, wondering what to do about this. And with the Four of Cups, I missed my opportunity of potentially being with you because I didn't have the courage to leave my marriage. Yes, I mean, you were very unhappy in a legal contract, justice. You could have been unhappy with a Libra. What is Sag saying to this person? Page of Pentacles, we got a child together. I've given this person child support, or I'm signing divorce papers. Yes, you could actually be getting divorced, or you could be giving the mother of your child money. So Sag, it seems to me as if you are going to come out with the truth. A truth that's been weighing you down for the longest time. You weren't honest with the person that you fell in love with in the past. I don't know whether or not they figured that out or not. But now you're actually single. I feel that you believe the best course of action is to be totally honest with this person. This is also you releasing the guilt of keeping the secret. And I think you're going to be saying to this person, I would really like to start dating you. I mean, it's as simple as that. Okay, yeah. Because Sag, you were in a really toxic long-term situation that you had to get out of. Because you were just a workaholic. This was just you bringing in the money for maybe a partner, a wife, mother of your kids, that expected you to do that. But where's the love? There's no love, right? And I think you realized, I'm wearing a false mask. I can't keep doing this. I'm pretending that I'm happy in this life, but I'm flipping miserable. Yeah, so it all came crashing down, Sag. You decided to just walk out. 8 of Wands. Yeah, there may have been a big blow up. Your partner may have said to you, you're always working, Sag, you never have time for me. And you may have said, well, if you weren't so damn demanding, if you didn't want the best of this and the best of that, then I wouldn't have to work so hard. Whatever happened here, Sag, you just left. Dev card Tower is I'm out. 8 of Cups. Whew. What was the argument about with the partner? Okay, maybe they were sitting there in the lap of luxury whilst you were working your ass off, right? Working 7 days a week, working weekends, working nights, just to give this woman a luxurious life. She was possibly overindulgent, spent money she didn't need to spend, assuming you would just keep working, providing. Yeah, no, Sag, you realised that this was a never-ending cycle of unhappiness for you. Looking at all the effort you put into this, all the money you provided for this person, the stability, which left you depleted. Yeah. And this is you taking a step back and thinking to yourself, I could manifest a better life for myself. Why am I all caught up, tied up in this relationship that I'm miserable in? So you just left. But I think with the 9 of Swords, you've been very nervous in expressing the whole truth to this person from the past, because you may not have told them that you were in a really serious relationship. It may have just fizzled out, right? It may have just fizzled out. You two may have just had a few dates and, you know, one of you just disconnected. You're afraid this person is going to sort of pigeonhole you as someone who didn't tell the truth, is untrustworthy, that sort of thing. Yeah, you're worried that there's going to be conflict. That if you move back towards this person and express the real truth, which is, I wasn't single when I dated you, then you're afraid there's going to be drama. Queen of Wands, yes. Because what you're thinking about is the other woman is then going to realize, my God, I was just the other woman all along, right? I was just the other woman all along. I can't believe this guy lied to me. So, Sag, you're a bit worried about that. Yeah. Yeah. If you speak the truth, you're nervous about this person's reaction. But the plus side is the fact that you're now single. You've detached from your partner, you're home free, you're available, you're not connected to your past partner anymore. Yes, there may be a child in the mix, but you're probably not living together anymore. You may be halfway through divorce, or you could actually be divorced. So you're weighing up the pros and cons. Yeah, this woman from the past is going to be a bit upset. I wasn't open and honest with her. But the plus side is the fact that now I'm totally free. I'm single. So this will be a clean connection. You're thinking about this. So what is this woman's response? Because Sag, you're going to reach out to say, I'd like to see you. I think this is your first port of call. 7 of Cups. She may be a little bit emotionally confused. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Swords. She's going to be in her head. She's going to be looking back at the past thinking, oh my goodness, okay, so when Sag did this or Sag did that or Sag said this, that and the other, he was actually not single. She's going to be thinking about this. 7 of Wands. Sag, be very careful how you approach this woman, because if you jump towards her with passionate messages, you may get a really strong pushback, particularly if you relay the fact that you were not single in the past. She's going to be angry, right? Despite the fact that you're single now. So rather than sending her passionate messages, which she's going to field off, I think the best course of action is to rebuild the friendship with her, because I feel as if she needs to be respected. What she's going to realize is you did not respect her before. You treated her like an option. You treated her like the other woman, and you lied to her. So what you now need to do is rebuild the respect and the foundation of a future relationship, which would be a friendship for now. For now. With the view that in the future, this could turn into a proper serious connection. What they're saying is, Sag, treat this woman with kid gloves, tread on eggshells a little bit. She's going to be a bit shocked. She may be angry. So I think what you need to do first is calmly tell her the truth and apologize. Let her sit with that for maybe a few days. And then suggest that you meet up and have coffee and then lunch and then move it into maybe meeting for dinner. It's slowly with this woman. She's going to need to rebuild the trust with you. Yes. And then you can talk about love, right? And then you can talk about love. Wow, but Sag, seriously, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So you're heading towards a pre-empress. You're heading towards somebody sat in the 9 of Pentacles, somebody who's single, somebody who may be working hard on their own stability. There's a little bit of fear coming from this person. They could be a Cancerian with the moon. Or this is you fearing reaching out. Yeah. Sag, you're fearing approaching this woman and telling her the truth because she's going to need an apology, right? You're going to have to take a deep breath and say, before I do anything else, I just have to apologize to you because the truth is X, Y, Z. Sag, I don't think she wants to hear the whole ramifications of why you left, the situation you were in, what was going on, why you lied. I think you just need to say, I'm so sorry. I was in a difficult situation I couldn't get out of. It is now sorted out. You may say you've got a child. You may say you're going through divorce, but you don't need to go into detail. She is much more interested in why you're returning to her. And I think, first of all, you want to apologize, set the record straight. Second of all, she's going to realize that you want back in her life. But the knowledge that you're bringing her, the clarity, which is, I wasn't single before and I lied about it, which is what I'm getting here, then she's not going to be flinging her arms around your neck saying, oh my God, I love you. No, 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 no. She's going to be a bit pissed off. Okay, Saggy. So take it slow. Put this person in the friend zone. That may be all they're willing to offer you anyway. And just take your time. You're going to be tempted to just jump straight into wanting a relationship, but there's a lot that this person needs to sort of come to terms with. So I feel that's the best course of action, Sag. Yeah. 3 of Wands. You've been thinking about doing this for the longest time. It's been on your mind. Now, she may live at a distance from you. The Hermit. You have been keeping yourself to yourself, thinking about reaching out to this person for quite a long time. Now, she could be a Leo or a Virgo. Yes. You basically, with the Knight of Cups, want to say to this person, I fell in love with you, but I couldn't do anything about it because unbeknown to you, I was actually in a relationship with someone else. You've got to come out with the truth. 2 of Cups. But I love you. Sag, this is you expressing your feelings to this person. This is really beautiful. But look at you. Oh my gosh, what's she going to say? Is she going to be angry? Is she going to say, I never want to hear from you again? You are a bit stressed out. Because you've been carrying this burden for a long time. This card wants to come out. Okay, yeah. You're stressed out, Sag, because what you're going to think about is, whoa, she's going to realize that she was just an option. It was just physical attraction. She was the other woman, right? She's going to be angry. Yeah, you're a bit nervous in relaying that. So what else do we have for my Saggies? What is her response going to be? I can't believe you're back. 6 of Cups. She may say to you, I can't believe that first of all you were in a serious relationship and you've got kids and you never told me, or a child and you never told me. What else is she going to say? This ended a while ago, so it may be that you haven't spoken to this woman for a while. She may say to you, have you definitely closed out the cycle with the other person, with the other woman? I mean, how far are you along the divorce process, for instance? Are you legally separated? Have you moved out of living with this woman? I mean, she's going to want to know a few details, but I don't think she's going to really want to dip into the past too much, as in why you did what you did, why you hid the truth. I feel as if you just need to talk about your situation you're in now. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so what you're saying is, it's ended with my Queen of Pentacles. My committed partner. It's done. It's done. And I've healed. 4 of Swords. So this is all going to come out. You guys are going to have a serious conversation, or a series of conversations. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're going to express the truth. You may simply say, look, I was working so hard, such long hours, and I just couldn't do it anymore. She expected everything. She was sitting in overindulgence. I wasn't happy. There was no love in the connection. And so I just left. I mean, what else do you say, you know? All right. So what is going to happen between Sag and this woman? What is going to happen? 8 of Cups. You're going to need to reconfirm, Sag, that you have definitely walked away from this woman. And she may even ask you, well, why have you come back to me? I assume if you're single, if you're a single guy, and you're a pretty good looking guy, Sag, King of Wands, you could date and just be young, free and single for a while. She may ask you whether or not you're ready for a commitment. What is Sag saying? No, I'm walking away from parties and going out and dating and bars. No, I'm just not interested in that anymore. I wanted to reunite with you. So that's the answer to that question. So you're pretty firm in the belief that you want to be with this woman in particular. Judgment, yes. You're making a firm judgment call to go back to this woman to say, you are the one. I don't want to date anyone else. I've left a horrible situation. I feel we could build a beautiful life. So you're speaking your truth. And Sag, you're very good at that, right? When you need to express the truth and be clear, it's just out there. It can be a little bit blunt sometimes, so watch how you say things. But I think she's going to appreciate the honesty. Yeah, Six of Swords. So what you're saying is, I've learned a lot of lessons from the past. I've changed as a person. I've realised what I want. What do you want, Sag? You want happiness. Now, you may also be considering moving, relocating. It may be that you need to talk to her about the fact that you've got a child or children. It may well be that you're simply heading towards a Leo with a Strength card, or you could have Leo in your chart. But this is you knowing that you could, again, have a very happy, successful life with this woman. Now, if you were with a codependent partner in the past, that was a major issue for you. This is you thinking, I want to build a relationship with somebody who also has a good job, somebody who is happy in the career that they're in, somebody who is pretty open about bringing in money themselves, because I feel that the person you were with may have been codependent, sitting in the Nine of Cups, expecting you to do all the work, right? Because whoever you're moving towards is sitting in the Nine of Pentacles. So I assume that she's got her own job. She's pretty stable. And I think, Sag, that appeals to you because this is somebody who is going to be working as a team with you to build a life. It's not just you carrying the weight, right? Yeah. What is this woman going to say? Page of Swords. She may want to know more about the child situation. She may say to you, if she's of the age, do you want more kids? She may want to be a mum. With the Page of Swords, she's going to be very honest with you back in return. All right, what's she going to say? Strength card, more Leo, wow. I think, Sag, she's going to say to you, well, it must have taken you a lot of courage to come and tell me that you weren't honest before. She's going to be holding back any form of intimacy with you. So, you know, this is not a woman who's going to fling up the door and you find yourself in bed in 10 minutes flat. No, she's going to put you in the friend zone, Sag. It may be something that you don't really want to accept. She's just nervous. She's just guarded because what you're telling her, because what you're relaying to her is a bit of a blow, right? What is she saying to Sagittarius? Yes. What she's going to say is, well, despite the fact you're single, despite the fact you're being honest now, you weren't before and you left me out in the cold. So this is going to be a little bit of a tough nut to crack. You're going to have to give this woman some time, Saggy. Page of Wands. Okay. So she is attracted to you. There is an attraction there for sure. But I don't think this person is going to want to move into a relationship too quickly. So guys, let's move into messages. Andromeda Sky's Silent Heart. Sag, what would you want to say to this woman? What would you want to say to this woman? I'm faced with constant reminders of you. Yes, you're definitely going back to somebody you knew in the past. Wow. I'm done playing games. Oh, okay. So, Saji, there may have been a little bit of game playing in the past, right? I'm working up the courage to contact you. Yeah, you're going to need courage because you know you lied in the past. Will you give me a second chance? Oh, well, you're going to have to find out, Sag. This woman's not going to be a pushover, but she is sitting in quite a mature energy. She's going to hear you out. She's going to hear you out. The chemistry between us is off the charts. There's a very strong physical attraction. You're going to have to hold back, Saggy, to begin with. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. Yeah, there may be a part of you that thinks, God, I wish that it hadn't started as a third party because I'm going to have to rebuild the trust. You believe this is a destined connection. So that's kind of nice, Sag. Second deck, Saggy, let's see what she wants to say to you. Interesting. She's saying you're always on her mind. So she thinks about you, but she doesn't really know what she wants. Yeah, she doesn't know if she wants to put you in the friend zone or whether or not she'd want a relationship with you. She doesn't know. She's going to need time. Okay, anything else? Soulmate. She does see you as a soulmate. There is a very strong spiritual connection. Reminiscing. So she's been sat in her head about the past. What else have we got? I need time. Yeah, she needs a little bit of time, Sag, okay? You're going to need to be patient. I'm not ready. Yeah, Sag, it's going to take some time, okay? But if you're happy being friends and rebuilding the trust, I think this could move into a relationship in the future. So, my gorgeous Saggies, I am leaving it there. I hope that's helped. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. Bye, Sag.